Daddy. We like making beer.
That's right, guys. We like making beer on the weekends. So, happy Homebrew Wednesday. My very first Homebrew Wednesday video. I just wanted to kind of get into this a little bit because I watch all you guys, Craig Tube, all hockey players, so many of you guys, I can't name all of them, but you guys have really helped me as far as making better beers. Can't wait till Wednesday nights to watch, so I figured I might as well pitch in and make a video myself. This is actually my little helper. He helps out on the weekends. He's a little tired. It's past his bedtime. We're in Oklahoma, so it's kind of chilly in the garage right now. It's probably about 40 degrees, a little cold. So yeah, in Tecumseh. So anyways, what we're going to do is show you a little bit of our equipment, just to kind of introduce you to ourselves. We're also going to show you some clips from the brew day we had over Thanksgiving weekend. My brother came out, helped us make an IPA. Looks like it's going to turn out fantastic. Usually do about 10 gallons at a time. Anyways, check out our video. Make sure you follow us. Watch us on Wednesdays. Hopefully I can give a little bit back to you guys that have helped me out over the past couple of years. Check this out.
Hi guys, this is where I make beer.
That's right, guys. This is where we make the beer. A Blickman top tier setup. I actually really couldn't afford to go with the Blickman pots. I found these online. Actually really cheap, but they're wonderful. Stainless steel. A little bit dirty on the inside. Little pickup tube. Thermometer, ball valves, all the stuff. And they've really been wonderful. A little bit, the actual pots are a little bit big, so as far as like the circumference, so I had a little bit of issue with too much boil off, and so I've really had to kind of tone down the boil and kind of adjust for that as far as the information that I put in the Beersmith software that I use, which also I really love that too. So I just use right now an ice chest mash tun with the washer line, the braided hose with the ball valve. And to be honest with you, one of the best things I put on this system is actually these little setup right here for my hoses. Quick disconnects. So these things have been wonderful. So much easier. Don't have to worry about burning my hands, and quicker to get off. So I really like them a lot. Right now we kind of got a mess in here as far as being organized. Too many empty bottles, as you can see down there, which means I need to get to brewing. But you know, I've only got the 4 taps until I can get my other kegerator set up. I like to do 10-gallon batches, and I'll bottle 5 gallons of it, keg the other 5. So I kind of need a couple more kegs, and then I may do some smaller 5-gallon batches of some specialty type beers and stuff. So this little setup here, some of you guys probably have seen this. This is just a water filter. So it's an in-house, like you put under the sink filter. And there's actually some videos online, I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen, is how to put one of these things together. But, you know, it's a good start for trying to control your water, which I've found out is really makes a big difference in your beer. And then the other thing, what I use for the wort chiller is just these hoses with the copper tubing on the inside. Really works well, except for the fact that when you live in Oklahoma and it's 110 degrees for basically 30 straight days in the summer, the ground temperature gets a little warm and the water doesn't come out as cold as you would like, so it's hard to cool your beer off as quickly as you'd like. So I'm actually going to have to invest in another chiller that I could put in ice and then run water through the ice first before it goes into this. And then this is my little, some people call it like a hop spider or a hop blocker, hop bag, whatever. So basically the way this thing works is, surely some of you guys have probably already seen this type of thing before. What you do is, I'm sorry for the video there, I'm trying to do everything one-handed. This thing will sit up here on top of the pot, and then we'll get like a big paint strainer bag from Lowe's or something and hold it on there with this, and then you'll drop the hops down here into a bag that basically keeps it all together so that you don't have so much trub at the end of the boil. And man, that thing works great. And to be honest with you, every time that I have not used it has turned out to actually be a disaster. So I'll never not use it again. Oh, and by the way, these Blickman burners, or the burners that come with the Blickman top tier system, are actually really badass. Sorry about that. So yeah, these burners that comes on the Blickman stand are actually really badass. They work great. And this whole thing was really pretty easy to put together. I think I spent a few hours, 2 or 3 nights in a row, put the whole thing together. And anyways, we'll get some videos coming up where you guys can really see exactly how it works, and we put it to action. We've actually run about 11 or 12 brews through it, and I've just been extremely happy with it. Probably a little overboard, I know. You know, you can brew really good beers with a lot smaller setup, but geez, I really love it. So, and then as you can see over here on the wall, just a sparge arm that I built for sparging. Quick disconnect, hooks up to the hot liquor tank that's up here on the top, and small hose runs down into this. If you can see, we drilled a whole bunch of little holes basically all around this deal. Works pretty good for sparging, and actually sits up here. And actually in the brew video, you're gonna see this thing in action too, and it's wonderful. So I really love it. But anyways, if you can't tell in the background, I got the little guy back here. Since we're not brewing beer, he's actually really tired and kind of cold out here in the garage and ready to go to bed. So I'm gonna wrap this sucker up and get back to some more clips from the brew day. Today we're brewing our IPA. It should come out to about 5.7% alcohol. It's about 71 IBUs with the hops. We're using Simcoe and Amarillo Gold. We already mashed in at 152 degrees for an hour. We're about 20-30 minutes into the boil. The first edition of Simcoe 2 ounces has already been put in at the beginning of the boil. Pretty much the rest of the hops will all be late edition hops starting at 20 minutes and increments of 5 going all the way down. So we're going to get back to the brew session here, and it's just about time to add the
second edition, which will be 1 ounce of Simcoe hops. One more time. About ready to put in the 4th edition of the Simcoe hops. This will be the last edition of Simcoe, and then we'll have a couple more editions of Amarillo Gold. Put it in the hot bag here just to reduce some of the truth that will be in at the end of the boil. We want to keep that out of the ferment. So here we go, we're going to put that last edition in, and then also what we're going to do is add 2 roll flock tablets to help clarify the beer. So hopefully the end product is a real nice, clean, clear beer. So we'll get back in a minute to the final 2 editions of hops, plus we're going to add a little bit of orange zest into it, hopefully give it a little bit of an orange flavor. Okay, so we got 5 minutes left in the boil. What we're going to do is add 1 more edition of the Amarillo hops, and then we'll add another edition after the boil at the end during the whirlpool. Come over and take a look. What we also added to this is some orange zest from an orange from earlier, and we're going to put this in here at the end. Hopefully it adds maybe a little bit of a citrusy flavor or some citrusy aroma, who knows. We haven't done this yet, so we'll try it out and see what it does.
Hey guys, so yeah, I mean that's the end of my first Homebrew Wednesday video, and I really enjoyed it. And what I'm gonna do actually is finish the night off by drinking some of my amber ale before I go to bed. Can't tell, the little guy behind me is getting a little upset. He's tired, ready to go to bed too. He's only happy for making beer. So, oh, and don't worry, no kids drink beer at any time during the making of this video. So anyways, cheers and happy brew day, or happy Homebrew Wednesday, and hope you tune in every week. Appreciate it, guys.